I always think of Jasper Johns, who spent some years working to become an artist, and then one day just decided he was not going to become an artist anymore. He was just going to be an artist. And from that day, he was an artist. How you make a change from being someone who makes pictures to someone who becomes an artist, it's very borderline, and it varies with other people's opinions. I enjoyed painting and drawing from being very young. I wasn't very good at it, but my art teacher was perhaps a key inspiration. He was the one who just seemed to create magic. He, as well as teaching us, every lunchtime, every evening, he'd be in there painting his own work, and that fascinated me, to actually see someone creating artwork. I kept on doing my own artwork in amongst, kept on working towards trying out different ideas, seeing what worked. And I stumbled upon doing watercolour landscapes, plein air, you know, going out into the fields and sitting there painting what was in front. And these proved very successful. I found I could sell them readily. I could do them in evenings, weekends, holidays. They didn't take up too much room. I could do it in amongst the day job of actually teaching. I did it for about 20 years and did quite well with it. But I never really considered myself to be an artist, it was just something that I did. People often ask me, are you a professional artist? And it's difficult. I consider myself to be a professional artist, but I'm not sure whether I'm an amateur professional or a professional amateur. But you know, I'm doing what I want to do because that is the only way I can explore what is important to me. And it's asking those questions of myself and trying to find answers to them that for me is the true role of art. The most recent work is pulling together some threads that I've been working on for a year or two. Which is a lot of work about people and boxes. I've moved away from landscape at the moment, and I'm more interested in the figure. Sometimes that evolves as a portrait, it's an actual represented figure. Sometimes it's much more general, just the suggestion of a figure or a face. And I thought, yeah, it's all performance. The times when you perform, the times when you're just yourself, and that transition from one to the other, it interested me. I devised the idea of using a box, and I'd got a large cardboard box that I cut a big window out of it and persuaded people to climb in and strike a pose. Well, first of all, they were in an artificial situation. They got into the box and thought, well, I can't move much here. The movement was restricted, and so they were ungainly. And they tried to sort of gain some composure by, you know, adjusting the position and striking that pose. And that, for me, was a performance in a miniature theatre. The whole idea of putting somebody in a box, pigeonholing them. And so by putting them into the box, I'm saying, yeah, this is what you see. There's an awful lot in those shadows behind. There's an awful lot to this person that you don't know about. There's a lot to explore there. It gives you a lot of opportunities to create that extra level of illusion. You know, you're not only looking into the space, but that figure is also coming out into your space. I like playing with that and you know, getting the audience response from it, really. It's good fun. I'm very fortunate getting involved with CAST. You know, this exhibition that I've got there now is, yeah, I think it looks good, and they like it, and the people who are going in are getting good feedback from it. So I'm hoping it will develop into being another exhibition space, because there are very few of them in Doncaster. I think the real question is, for me as an artist, not so much what do you do, but why do you do it? I want to feel that by the end of my time I've done something that had a meaning. Whether other people get that meaning or not, I don't know, but just to satisfy me. Someone said, you know, as an artist, you've got to do what you need to do. And, you know, that's the way I want to go. I don't want to suddenly find myself running out of time and frustration because I've been doing all the things that other people expected of me and never doing the stuff that was really burning in my heart to do. And that's where the question of, is there enough time left in the world? Maybe not. But you know, I just want to make sure that within that time I've done something that I wanted to do that will be seen as, well, yeah, that was Terry Chipp. This is him being him and doing what he does.